Welcome back to the fifth part of our ICO DApp project. In the last part, we have completed the entire mega menu with all the feature, with the event and global wallet configuration. Now we're going to start working on our custom connect button. So before we start working on this, first we have to get our all of the environment variables. So let's come back here and we have to get all of this environment variable. We already have this one. We have to get our logo. We have to get this is already we have the addresses. We have to get our project ID for WalletConnect, and we have to get our email. So these are the three things we have to get. The first environment variable we have to get is our logo. So we have to upload our image to the IPFS Pinata, and that's the hash we have to provide. So let's come back here in the browser. Now you can open a new tab and type Pinata Cloud, and here you will come, and it is a really powerful platform which allow you to upload your document to the IPFS. So we are using this one for storing our logo image. So make sure to create your account, verify your account. I already have my account, so I will log in straight away. I'll click on login and you will come back to your dashboard. So make sure to verify your account, and once you will verify it successfully, then you can able to create your API key and all the files which you can able to upload. So we're going to simply upload the file. We're not going to create an API key because we need the hash. So I'll simply click on this upload, and I can come back to the desktop. I can go back to my public folder. Inside the public folder, I have the logo. So this is the one which I will select, and I'm going to click on this upload. And once it will upload, it's going to give me hash. So just wait. Finally, our file is uploaded. I can simply click on this copy, come back here, and that's what I have to paste. And this is the hash of the my logo. So if I copy the complete URL and open and paste here, you will find that my file is uploaded successfully. So our upload logo is uploaded successfully to the IPFS. Now I'll come back here. We got this one. Now we have to get our project ID from WalletConnect. So it's already easy. You'll come back here, open a new type WalletConnect project ID, and you will find the very first link, or maybe you will have this in the second one. So I can click here and you will come back here. You can read about the documentation that how you can configure. So there are multiple way to do the configuration. So make sure to create your account, verify your account. I already have my account, so I will simply have a dashboard like this, cloud dashboard. Click here and you will come back to your dashboard of WalletConnect, and from here you can generate your project ID. So by default it will be open the default project. I'll click on this project, and here you will find all the project which you have created. So to create a new one, click here and you can give the name of the project. So I'll say ICO DApp. You can give whatever name you want, and you can paste your URL once you will make your website live. As of now, just leave it as blank. Click on continue. We are not using any more of this framework. I'll click here and click on this create, and it's going to create the project for me. And here I will find all the details about the domain configuration, the addition of the bundle. That's all you will have. I'll simply copy my project ID, and that's what I have to simply paste here. And you will find that I got my project ID, looks absolutely fine. I got my logo, which is absolutely fine. Now the only thing is left is our forms pair API key. You can also get this. It's very simple and straightforward. So let me close this one, open a new type FormSphere. It's a really powerful platform which allow you to send and receive email. So make sure to create your account, verify your account. I already have my account, so I will simply log in straight away, and you will come back to your dashboard once you will log in successfully, and you will find bunch of projects which I have already created. So you can create a project inside a directory, or you can create a fresh directory and you can create a project inside that. So you can click here, and here you will have the two options like create a new form or create a project. So let's click on this create a project, and I'll say ICO DApp and click on this create a project. Once you will create a project, it's going to create a project, and this is your project. Inside that you have to create a form. So click here, and here you will have bunch of options. You can do more advanced configuration. You can set the templates and integrate other API endpoints. That's all you can do. So let's click here, and I'm going to create a project called say ICO DApp and click on this create form, and it's going to create the form for you. And this is what you need. You can simply copy this one, and that's what you have to provide here. That's the only thing you have to provide. Now we have all of this environment variable ready, and now we can start working on our project, the custom button, straight away. So this is what we have to work now. Got it? So I'll simply close this one, and let's start working on this. First, we have to import our packages. So we need to import our connect button, and that's coming from RainbowKit. Then we have to import our icon that's coming from React icon for wallet. Now we can come back here and let's declare the name of the component. So let's call this custom connect button. And in that we have to receive the prop active child style. And let's define the component. So first what we're going to do is we're going to have all the states. We're going to have the connect state, we're going to have the wrong network connect, and we have the actual not wallet connect. So we have three different states. So we need all the information about the wallet, like the account, the chain ID, and the other information in terms of pop-up model. So let's come back here. Let's take this connect button and we'll call this custom. Inside that we'll have our entire data. So let's take the account, we'll take the chain ID, we'll take the open account model, we'll take the open chain model, and we'll take the open connect model. We'll have our mounted and it's gonna be in the form. So let's take a variable called ready, and that's coming from the mounted. Then we can take our connected is ready. If that, then we can simply call the chain, and this way we can able to see whether it's a connected or not. Then we can come back here and we can take this return, and we have to display the component. So first thing is going to be a div, and here we have to display the connect that not connected. So we can come back here. Let's take and deconstruct that. Then we can simply take the aerial hidden, because that's the attribute we have to provide, and we can have the custom styling to our button. So we can take this opacity going to be 0. We'll have the pointer events going to be none, and we'll have a user select none. Then we'll close this one, and we can simply close and make the div. Now we can take another dynamic component inside the div, in which we have to check for the condition if connected. In that scenario we have to simply return this component. So let's call this button, and we have to apply our classes. So first thing, we want to add a on click function called open connect model, so it will open, so user will have the option. Then we'll take the class name flex item center background gradient to right. We have the primary color, then we have secondary, and we'll have our primary color with 600, and on over effect we'll have a purple to be 700. We'll have a text white, we'll have a padding x4, padding y2, rounded medium, transition color, and we'll have our child class which we're going to inject and send as a prop. Looks fine. Perfect. Now we can come back here, close this one. Inside that we can simply display the icon we have. It will have a class called margin right 2 pixels, and we'll have a side of 20 pixels. And now we have to display the text connect wallet, because by default the user is not connected. So that's going to be the first stage. Now we can simply close the button. Perfect. We're done with that. Now let's close this dynamic block and close this one. Come back here. Now we have to check for the second condition if the user is connected with the wrong network. So we'll take this chain dot unsupported, and we have to do the exactly the same thing and display the wrong network message. So we'll take this return, we'll build the button, and it will have a different classes. So we'll add this open click to be chain model, so user can select the specific network, and we'll add the classes background red 500, over effect red 600. We'll have a text white, padding x6, padding y2. We'll have the rounded large. These are the classes just for red background, and we can simply close it and we'll display that wrong network. We'll say wrong network, and let's close the button. So this one is going to be a very simple button. Close this one, we'll close this, and we'll close this one. Now we can come back here. Let's take the normal state if the user is connected. So we have to display the balance and all. So let's come back here. We'll take the div. It will have a class called flex item center gap 4. Inside that we'll take this dynamic block. We'll say if active is true, then we can simply display this particular button. And in which what we can do is we'll take this on click, and it will have an open chain model. So it will have the option. We'll have a class called background gradient to right. We'll have a primary color 500, purple 600. We'll have a over effect to be 600, and we'll have a purple to be 700 text white. Padding X4, padding Y2 will have the rounded large flex. Item center will have the gap 2. The same regular classes we are applying. I hope by the time you guys have remembered it. Now we can simply close that one. And here we have to display the chain icon. If chain icon is there, then we can display the div. It will have a class called width 5, height 5, and in which we can display the icon. So let's call this chain.icon URL. It's exist. Then we can simply pass this URL to our image tag. Alt chain name will have say chain icon. We'll take this src. We're going to have the icon. We'll have the classes called width 5, height 5. And close the chain. Let's close this dynamic block. So finally we are done with this dynamic block for checking for the image, and this name you can display or you can hide. It's totally up to you, but just keep it for hidden. We'll test that as well. Now we can come back and we'll take a close tag. We'll block the close the element. Now we'll take the last button in which we have to display all the details. So we'll take the on click, it will say open account model. So user will have an option of connect and disconnect. Then we can apply the classes. Let's call this background gradient right. We'll have the first primary color, we'll have the second primary color, and we'll have the overview for 600, and this will be 700. Text white, padding X4, padding Y2, rounded large, flex item center, gap 2. Perfect. The same regular classes. Now we can come back here. Now we can take this account.display name. So we have to display which network we are connected. And we can also display the balance. If it's not there, then we can display the actual balance, and we can simply close that one. This is the general structure we are following in a custom component for Connect Wallet. Now we can simply close all of that, and we are ready, and we are almost done with this. So let's close the div, close that, close this one, and close this one. Now we have to simply export the custom connect button, and we are done with this. So far things are looking good. I hope you have understood that what we have done. We have simply imported the packages, then we have received the props, then we have got the function which you want to trigger in the component. We have taken the variable to check multiple stage. We have the attributes. So first is the correct wallet, and that looks fine. This is the second for the wrong network, and we have the third for the icon display, or you can simply display this one, you can bring it back. It's totally up to you. So if I click here, you can see it looks perfect. We have this one, connect state. That's the first stage. If I make on the big screen, you will find that click here. And okay, our pop-up model CSS class is not working. So we have to fix that. So you can click here and you can see the CSS is not working. So we can do one thing. We can fix that very easily. I can come back here. I can go back to my pages in the app.js. Let's in pages app.js, and here I have to import the CSS file from RainbowKit. So we'll call this RainbowKit and /CSS. Save it. Now once you will save it, come back here, you can see our pop-up model is perfectly styled. Now you can click here, you will have that. Click on this, you can simply give the password and you can connect it, and you can see right now it's displaying only logo. This one is working fine. Now if you want to display the name along with the logo, you can do that. You can simply bring this back. So this is how you can custom design the entire component. If I change the network, it will display the wrong network. That looks fine. I can simply click and I will have the option, click on this, and the chain pop-up model is also working fine. So this looks perfect. So I hope you have understood. Every single thing is working fine. Like we can simply click and we can open the cider. We have the button and all the states are working fine. The drop downs. Close this one, come back here, go back to the code. So we're done with this particular section. I hope you have followed it easily. Now we have to work on our next component, which is the hero section, and that's what we're going to do in the next video. So let's move to that.